When you guys first started, where did you find your customers? Just like you said, you were the first tutor, but where
Yeah.
did you guys find your first customer? Like right when you opened the doors, knew what you were doing, had the curriculum, knew kind of the processes. Where did that first customer base come from?
Yeah, that's a great question. So it's actually a very fun experience because suddenly I was like looking at contacts haven't reached out to like in years and years. I was like, hey, I'm doing this thing, but like basically a friend of mine and we just sat in her apartment, and over, of course, Chipotle, we basically were like, we're just going to text this paragraph message that we've started this. This is the goal. We'd love to see if you were interested. And we linked a Google form and we sent it to anybody and everybody that we had on our phones, whether that was through WhatsApp or Facebook DMs or Instagram DMs, and we just mass messaged, and we started getting interest, and that Google form started to slowly be filled out, and it was just an interest form because
Yeah.
in the beginning we were just like, okay, we don't want to dive so deep, and then there's no demand for this, so we started off, we gauged interest, and then we went back to those contacts through WhatsApp, through various social media platforms, and I'm also part of a religious community. It's called the Ismaili Muslim community, and my partner was part of the Hindu community. So we both had these religious communities in Dallas that we were highly, highly connected to. So
Yeah.
we used that as a platform too, to be like, whenever she went to her temple or I went to my mosque, we would just be like, hey, I'm doing this and I'm going to put it on the bulletin board or the religious education center or whatever we were able to do. And it was just kind of like this shameless plugging off all again and again and again. It was great. But, and then of course, through UTD, we were able to enter into their Blackstone Launchpad program. We were able to join multiple entrepreneur organizations. We participated in so many pitches to the point where the message started to spread. And when we told UTD, tutors started college students started to be like, oh my God, that's a job. And I'm like, yes, it is a job. And
Yes,
so
it is.
that's kind of where we got a majority of our tutors as well. And they told their friends. So now we have tutors from Austin and UT and all part of the UT system. But yeah, that's kind of how we got started.
Yeah, and I think so many founders kind of miss that part right away. They think of going kind of casting that net outward as opposed to looking right what's around them. And I love what you said about kind of utilizing the form as opposed to giving them too much. Because I feel like and I've been guilty of that in the past before as well, where I tell somebody every single thing about what my new business is going to do. But really what I'm doing is I'm giving them opportunities to say no.
Freedom, freedom, freedom over fame. Freedom over cycle stays the same.